Hey, Mr. Barr here again for Info A. Yesterday, Friday, we did a background here on this one. It's like a different color scheme. I forget which one this one was. But then on the second one, we put the picture there with 90% transparency. Put this background on. And then we put water background with 60%. Then on this one, we changed to, I believe it was like the circuit theme with a green background. And then what we need to do today is the first thing we're going to do on this one today is we're going to go to slideshow and change our view to this view, which is called the slide sorter view. And this just kind of shows all the slides that we've completed. I could click on a slide and I could put hide slide, and basically that's like removing the slide from your presentation. And then if I want to reappear, I turn it back on. So that's basically what that would do. Then it wants us to add transitions. So we click on transitions, we choose wind, and we want it to be 3 seconds and apply to all. Then it talks about protecting the slides. We're not going to mess with that. And then it talks about writing on the slides when the presentation is going on. So if I'm running a presentation and I'm clicking through the presentation and I start here, so that's the first one. If I want to write on it, I could choose that, and I could sit, talk to you guys and scribble around and point arrows at things and things like that. And then in show, it's going to say, do you want to keep those? You can discard, keep. A lot of times in college, my professor will talk to me and he will go through and have writings in there, and he'll keep those and save those so that when he shows it to us, all that stuff appears, because that's notes and stuff he can add to the assignment kind of as we're going. So that's kind of what they would use that for. The next thing that they kind of want to do, and I do this a lot in college presentations, because if I'm kind of talking without a clicker, and they have us do this for our own presentations that we turn into the class, we'll do special things. And basically what we'll do is under slideshow, you go to rehearse, and up here you'll start seeing the timer is going here. So as the timer goes, if I hit at 10, next, it goes to the next slide. And then when I wait till 25 on the next one, hit next on that one. And then on the next one, it tells us to wait till 40 seconds. So then you wait till 40 seconds. Sorry for the delay time, just letting it run through. And then when I do the next one, it says wait till 55 seconds. So basically what you'd be doing in a presentation is I'd be saying, okay, if you're surviving a flood, do this, 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 and this. Move electronics, roll up the rug, secure documents, go into the highest area, turn off the utilities. And then it would automatically be changing. And then I would say, okay, on the next one, it says technology tips prior to disaster. Make sure you register, take photos, scan old photos during the disaster, use text messaging, post status updates, conserve cell phone. And then right when I get done with that, I would hit next. And basically at that point it's saying your entire presentation takes 1 minute 16 seconds. So as I'm talking, I would be talking and the presentation would be changing automatically for me. And this is what that would look like. So we'll start one and we'll just run it through. So I'd say, okay, be prepared is a presentation that is talking about planning for weather emergencies. And then hopefully I have some other stuff to add. Some supplies that you would need for home are battery powered radio, drinking water, first aid kit, flashlight, non-perishable food, and toolkit. For your vehicle, you will need a first aid kit, a flashlight, jumper cables, non-perishable food, properly inflated spare tire, and toolkit. Gathering information from each family member. Get a phone number, get an email address, out-of-town contacts, emergency meeting places, indoors, in the neighborhood, or outside the neighborhood, just in case we're at different locations. If I'm trying to survive a flood, I should move electronics and furniture off the floor, roll up rugs, secure documents in waterproof bags, go in the highest area of the home, turn off utilities, gas, electric, and water. And lastly, technology tips prior to disaster: register to receive alerts, take photos of insurance and store stuff in the cloud, scan old photos. During disaster, use text messaging, post status updates to social media so people know where you are, conserve cell phone battery, change it to low power or airplane mode. Slide would end. And that's how you do that, so that you can do that as you go. So go ahead and do that, and that'll be the end of the first PowerPoint.